Hey everyone, it's Michael with a special travel and credit card discussion, and I want to bring another personal experience to the table as I want to show everyone the points redemption I used for my last trip I went to Europe this year. I just came back in May. I was there for 2 weeks, and for this I want to just give you some background, show you the breakdown what I did, how I got my accommodations and flights, and then like I said, let me know what you think about the planning. So first of all, historically, I've had the Chase card since 2017. I had the reserve, got the signing bonus 60,000 at the time by racking it up with the trifecta and Capital One Venture X in the last year. I had over 300,000 points with the two-player setup basically. And yeah, basically the strategy was to be in here for 10 days, see a couple countries, and then of course lodging if, points permitted basically. And so, yeah, like I said, let's get into discussion and I'll give you the breakdown right now. Hey everyone, so in this part here, I want to show you the breakdown of what points were transferred to where and from. And so let me bring up some details on the side here as basically, initially I tried to go for the cheapest flights for business class to Europe. And so the first leg of our trip, I thought about it and said, hey, we got to go to France to maximize our time, knowing that they're ahead 6 hours, and then as a way back, we can come out farther because we gain time. So in total, I transferred 160,000 points for 2 business class flights to Atlanta to Paris. And as you can see here, there's a 30,000 and then 20,000 also additional transfer. That was because I miscalculated the points, because it's pretty bad because there was a transfer bonus, I think, of 25% at the time when I did that 160 transfer from Chase. Because if you look at the graph there, 40,000 extra, which came from the transfer bonus. So in total, it's 250 altogether. So like I said, we went 133 from Atlanta to Paris, 2 business class flights from Air France. And then after 10 days, we left from Switzerland. Very beautiful country, by the way. Jeez. And we spent 117,000 of our Chase points for 2 business class flights via Air France, 2 one-way tickets, and that totaled up 250,000 Chase points. And that's how I got those flights, using the points from Chase. So I actually had enough points to do some redemptions for the lodging. And so, as I've told you with Chase, the sweet spot is Hyatt hotels. And so one example of this actually is we use the Hyatt Regency Itolis. Sorry if I butchered the name, in Paris. And it's a very nice hotel. Redemption wise, I used points, came out to 21,000 per night, 3 nights for 63,000 Chase points. To give you some perspective on the redemption, it came out to around 400 something euros per night. And overall, it came out to almost 1,400 euros, which is 1,500 bucks USD. You divide those kind of redemptions and you get about 2.28 cents per point, which is, in my very next discussion, you're going to see the crazy amount of redemption you get versus the other hotel chains. And great location too, 15-20 train ride to the main attractions, 15-20 minute walk to the Arc de Triomphe. And so one thing to consider about this place too was very interesting is that on Hyatt status, I was not a Globalist member. I was actually Discoverers due to the Hyatt Build Challenge. And if you see here, I'm not a Globalist member, which I don't get the best perks, but for some reason this hotel gave me lounge access. And I'm going to pull up some clips here. It's unbelievable. You basically got food all day for free. It was kind of the same, but you got a tremendous view here of the Eiffel Tower from the club, and overall great hotel stay from Hyatt here. So to personify my example, I had Marriott here, and I'm going to pull up the redemptions here and just compare. Like I said, it's just not good. I looked at it here. There is a Courtyard Paris, Port de Versailles, very far from Paris. Versailles is basically south of all the attractions. I've actually been to Versailles, and it's a beautiful crystal palace. But in regards for central location, not great, and redemption actually. Like I said, 85,000 points per night, which equals 255 for 3 nights. Wow. 239 euro per night, 717 euro, which equals 771 USD, and yeah, 0.3 cents per point. Here we go again. And you weigh your options. Hyatt, Marriott. I do understand Marriott is probably a higher chain with better comfort, but for the value I got, there's no contest. It's Hyatt this way, and like I said, I'm going to use and try to leverage them as much as I can going forward. So as I come to the close in this video, I just want to thank everyone for joining and listening to my personal experience, really. And like I said, I'm going to leave at the end of this video some clips of our trip from Switzerland and France and even Madrid. Sorry, totally forgot to tell you, I actually went to 4 cities. Just sorry about that. I went to Paris, I went to London, I went to Madrid, Spain, and we finished in Zurich, Switzerland. So I'm going to provide some clips and pictures at the end of this as I go, and feel free to comment on what you thought about my redemption and my strategy as well. Otherwise, like I said, as I say always, life is short, travel more, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Have a good day.